We are back with another reaction video, you guys, and today we're going to listen to another REN song, Money Ties. So apparently this is the unofficial Money Game Part 4. Honestly, I was so amazed by the whole Money Game series, my absolute favorite series that I've heard of REN so far, and maybe from any artist. Money Game Part 3, the music video, the song itself, the lyricism was so insanely good. Anyways, let's just dive into this one. By the way, I'm Kaan, I'm a photographer and filmmaker from Belgium. So, let's go.
Godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires.
I gotta change up the Wi-Fi connection right here because, oh, apparently I am connected to the right one. Never mind. But so far, I really like this background sound and the voice, the woman's girl. Dude, what am I saying? This is the first recording of the day. Oh my god, it's still pretty early. So the woman's voice is very nice. Maybe it's from a child, I'm not really sure.
Many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. But the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet preach profit and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bit the pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores, what a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're living just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Ren. Born March 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much, but mom and dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my god, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her, hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And they'll be...
Alright, so this was fire so far, but we gotta rewind a little back, right? So I love that for the opening shots that he used both some shots that show like prosperity and wealth and all that kind of stuff, and then he also shows some images from homeless people and abandoned buildings and ruined buildings and all that kind of stuff. So that's very nice contrast to start off the video itself.
Plunge people into ruin and destruction. But the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that...
And I really like how he starts the video and the song with this kind of narrative voice from a woman, because I feel like having such narrated parts with voices that sound pretty impactful, like when you hear some kind of a voiceover in a movie that would start like this, you would be like hit right into the feels immediately, and that's also what I'm feeling right now because of this.
Have wandered away from the path and pierced themselves with the many pangs of greed.
Very touching images, especially with the lyrics.
Money makes the world go round. Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money.
That's so nice. That's so nice. Money makes the world go around. So I'm not really a rapper or anything like that, but I think it's called the cadence is very nice. I really like it. So my homie Anthony Ray is teaching me a lot about this, but I still have a lot to learn, right?
Money makes a pure man lawless, proud. Money makes a man's verb consummate the noun. Cause an action to a thing is It's inspired by the pound or the dollar. False prophet, preach profit, and we follow. When the scholar teach dishonor, that's a bitter pill to swallow.
This is such a hard shot right here. And this one is too. This one is also a very nice shot. So here they're actually creating depth by shooting through objects and shooting through some kind of window right here. Because it always helps to shoot through things to have extra depth and extra layers in your image. That's actually what makes it more interesting. And also because of this framing, we actually focus on REN in this clip right here.
Inspired by the pound or the dollar, false prophet.
This is also a very nice shot. So he has this pretty weird sitting position, but because they're using a wide angle lens while they're sitting on the ground. While they're sitting on the ground, you get this pretty cool and unique perspective, which actually makes him look larger than life. So if you shoot from down low upwards, oh shit, then you make the character actually look bigger than life, and you give him power. Like if you would shoot someone from up down, then you would actually make the character look way smaller, and actually depower him or her in some kind of way.
We follow when the scholar teach this.
This is also a very dope shot. So as you can see in this shot right here, he looks way smaller, and he doesn't look that important in the scene right here. But it's also shot through a very wide angle lens, and we have this very nice oh my god, I have such a hard time talking in this video. Jesus. We have a very nice dude, whatever, I'm just going to skip that.
That's a bitter pill to swallow. The biggest bank robber are the banks and the politicians, but judiciary are whores. What a shock. When we lose sight of live and let live, forget your soul is made much richer by the love that you give. If you're
This is also a very dope shot right here. So right in front of a building, low angle shot right here. And I also really like how he actually just fits inside of the walls, like of the frame of the building. It's very satisfying.
just to make a living, that's all that is. And when you're lying, slowly dying, will you die with a grin? Now digging up the root of evil, money too like a blade. You can slice across the jugular or carve and create. But when the money ain't the means, but the means is the money, you start to compromise ideals for dollars, morals get bloody. Now let me tell you a little story about a boy named Ren. Born March 1990 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have...
Oh, I didn't know he was from 1990. I would have thought he was a bit younger. Not sure why, but he doesn't look like mid-30s.
90 in the Celtic Welsh ends. We didn't have much, but mum and dad, they made enough to put hot meals on the table, fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the...
This was also a very nice frame. So they used this, I think it's just some kind of hole in the wall to frame Ren in. Very nice shot.
Table fill our bellies full of love. A little sister fell into the picture. Oh my God, we loved her, made our family richer. Then we both got older, world a little colder. Life, it had a way of chipping away at that shoulder. I held her and I told her, hierarchy, status exists. Sometimes the purity of youth gets snatched, leaving you stripped. You'll learn that love is not enough, it's not a world for a kid. So toughen up and buckle up, because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker. We all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me, because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous, fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. And fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall, because money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang, thug, drug money, plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend love, make war, make ghosts. Money gives a poor man hope. Money Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake money, fake. Money ties, money ties, money ties, eh. Money lies, money lies, money lies, eh.
That was so good. That was so good, but I gotta rewind back to the middle because I miss a lot of the lyrics, I think. It's just hard as a non-rapper and as someone who isn't actually making music himself to always get what he's meaning, right? Because sometimes he has like these double meanings, these word plays and this and that. So I sometimes gotta pay a lot of attention and really concentrate to see what he's saying. By the way, I also recently started a Patreon channel, and on there you will have early access to videos. I will do some exclusive videos such as behind the scenes and vlogs from some artists if they have any. And you will also be able to do requests for videos you want me to listen to, and I will 100% listen and react to that video for you. By the way, you don't have to do that, but if you want to support me, head over to the link in the description below. That would mean a lot. Anyways, let's continue with the video.
Up and buckle up because it's bumpy as shit. And there'll be those who take advantage of the light in your soul. And there'll be times you feel the cup you're filling leaking with holes. And that dark can get much darker. We all must grow old. But listen up, my little sister. Hold these words to your close. Keep that kind.
So in this video, the first part is like REN's little sister. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But does he actually really have a little sister?
My little sister, hold these words to your close. Keep that kind heart kind, humankind are in need. Never ever let this world make you bitter like me. Because this world needs love, and love it leaks from you, see. Sis, this world needs light, and you're the brightest I see. I see your wings have feather more than ever. Mine were torn by my oppressor. Sickness scorn me, but whatever. By your side we fly together. Give me flight when I could never. A releasing of the pressure, and the pressure makes a diamond. I will shine with you forever. Fuck greed, fuck depression, fuck bullies, fuck the jealous. Fuck every man who made you feel less than a treasure. And fuck a world that makes us feel small. Fuck the forces that divide us. Now's the time to stand tall. Because money makes the world go round. Money makes the sick boy sicker somehow. Money gets a man mug punched in his mouth. Money run the gang thug, drug money plow. Money makes open case close. Money bend law, make war, make goals. Money gives a poor man hope. Money saves lives, takes lives, money both. Money isn't, money's just that. Money's just a concept, people are trying. Tax up the poor man, feed up the fire. Money's just cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake money, fake. Money ties, money ties, money ties, eh. Money lies, money lies, money lies, eh.
Such a hard ending. Such a hard ending.
Tax up the poor man, feed cash. Take money, take money, take money, take. Fake money, fake money, fake money, fake. Money ties.
This right here, this is a wordplay, right? So money ties, monetize. That's actually such a hard one. I really had to think this one through. I think my homie Anthony Ray said this to me, like, monetize, obviously because he's a rapper and all that, so he immediately noticed that. But that's actually so good, so good. And I wrote down a couple of my favorite lyrics right here. So I really like this one. So even after the breakup, their money ties made things complicated. So that makes a lot of sense, right? Because a lot of people, when they divorce and all that kind of stuff, then the last thing that actually ties you together is the money, right? And obviously your kids, because whenever I'm having a really hard time talking for this video, oh my god. But I'm just going to leave everything in because that's just how it is. You can't always have good recording days, and you can't always be as articulate as you actually want, right? So anyways, that was a lyric that I liked. I also liked he couldn't speak out because of his money ties to the label. And that talks about the fact that a lot of artists and a lot of sports people who have quite some influence are still tied to money and power from people above them, and they just can't say everything that they want in this world, because if they would speak out, if they would be too controversial, they would probably just be hit and cut out from the payroll. So I really like this song. It's actually a very good song, and indeed it could be a perfect Money Game Part 4. Even though the Money Game series like Part 3 was so insanely good, probably also because they invested a lot of money in that music video. So anyways, really like this one. Always like and support the original. Thank you so much for being here. Please let me know in the comments down below what other songs you would like me to do. And I'll see you in the next one. Kaan out. Peace.